515 million rand TERS audit sparks outrage among South African companies over alleged mismanagement by the Labor Department. Hundreds of companies are up in arms over a mismanaged audit process, worth 515 million rand, launched by the Department of Labor and Employment to probe potential theft of benefits provided to workers across South Africa during COVID-19. This isn't just a simple review, it's a full-blown bureaucratic ambush, forcing companies to scramble with impossible demands while the department itself shows total disorganization. Before we continue, if you're loving the content and want to take things to the next level, why not consider joining the channel? As a member, you'll unlock some seriously awesome perks. We're talking exclusive badges, emojis to flex in the comments, sneak peeks of upcoming videos, and even special shoutouts during the show. Plus, you'll be directly supporting the channel so I can keep bringing you the best content possible. Just hit that join button below and take your seat among the legends. And hey, if you're not ready to join, no worries. Your likes, comments, and shares still mean the world to me. Thanks for being here and know that you are appreciated. Now let's continue with the video. In 2025, the Department of Labor and Employment unveiled new employment equity regulations that set specific numerical targets for businesses across 18 economic sectors and 4 occupational levels. The targets are no longer vague aspirations. They are now hard numbers businesses must hit, or else face penalties, including fines that can cripple small and medium enterprises. These regulations directly interfere with hiring and promotion decisions, regardless of merit, experience, or business reality. The sectors affected include mining and quarrying, manufacturing, financial services, ICT, information and communication technology, agriculture, construction, wholesale and retail, education, health, public administration, and many others. Each sector has detailed percentage targets for race and gender across top management, senior management, professionally qualified, and skilled technical workers. In short, government quotas now override your company's expertise needs. You can no longer simply hire the best person for the job. You must first ask whether the candidate fits the demographic target sheet the department handed you. This is happening at the same time businesses are already battling the insane TERS audit chaos. Instead of rebuilding the economy post-pandemic, the government is doubling down on bureaucratic sabotage, stifling businesses with red tape and race-based engineering of the workforce. The Temporary Employee Relief Scheme, or TERS, administered by the Unemployment Insurance Fund, was implemented to assist employers to pay employees who were employed but not working because of the lockdown. TERS paid out 57 billion rand to 13.4 million workers through 1.1 million companies during the pandemic, according to Parliamentary Committee meeting minutes from November 2021. These benefits, according to research by UNU Wider, saved at least 2 million jobs. Imagine the scale. 57 billion rand, enough money to run a small country for a year, was pushed out at speed. Lives were saved, businesses stayed afloat, until the same government that rescued some businesses decided to turn around and treat them all like criminals. However, Corruption Watch, summing up various investigations, stated that 351 million rand was siphoned off during the scheme's 2-year run, with only 229 million recovered. Fraud included fake ID documents from dead people claims for temporarily employed workers, and benefits claimed for former employees who were actually incarcerated at the time. Dead people applying for salaries, prisoners getting paychecks. You cannot make this stuff up. This isn't just negligence, it's open daylight robbery under the department's nose. The latest investigation, awarded to 26 private audit companies at a staggering cost of 515 million rand, aims to reclaim more funds but has sparked fury over chaotic execution, privacy breaches, and procedural failures. The tender, UIF 6/2023, was published in February 2024, firms appointed in July, and 7 months later, businesses were abruptly ordered to submit 18 pieces of extremely sensitive information within 3 days. Imagine running your business, payrolls, supply chains, orders, and suddenly you're ordered to drop everything and hand over employee bank statements and IDs with no notice. Miss the deadline, and you're threatened like a criminal. NISA received over 350 complaints from employers within a week of the audit's launch. Policy advisor Sanjay Botha reported a continuous flood of complaints, highlighting unrealistic audit deadlines, sometimes as little as 24 hours. Requests for personal bank details without any protection. No formal verification for auditors. Auditors arriving unannounced without proof of appointment. Companies that never even applied for TERS are being audited. Random businesses are facing threats. The incompetence is so bad it seems almost intentional. Many businesses are worried about the exposure of employee information. Auditors merely signed a one-page confidentiality declaration. No real data protection plans were put in place. Sensitive employee data is now floating around with no oversight. This isn't just mismanagement, it's a serious violation of trust. How dare they demand access to people's private financial lives without even basic safeguards? Despite NISA's repeated efforts to engage the department and UIF since March, no meaningful responses have been received. Even media outlets have been stonewalled, with the UIF merely acknowledging receipt and the department hiding behind centralized communications. They expect businesses to comply in 24 hours, but can't even answer a journalist in 24 days. The arrogance is staggering. They can't even manage their own department, yet they want to tell you how to run your company. And that goes for the whole government. On top of that, who do they think they are? How much money have they invested in your business to believe they have any right to dictate how you operate? Answer: zero. So they need to stay out of the private sector unless they can first clean up their own rotten house. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.